Bugatti has a problem, and it is getting worse. With every video Matt Armstrong uploads, what was supposed to be impossible has already happened. The Bugatti Chiron per Sport is sitting in two separate pieces inside an independent garage, and millions of people have now watched it happen with their own eyes. The biggest problem for Bugatti is not that Matt Armstrong separated the car. The real problem is that their own customers are beginning to question everything they were told. Comment sections across the automotive world are exploding. Longtime Bugatti fans are arguing with each other. Some are defending the brand, while others are openly criticizing the company and its leadership. And at the center of the controversy is one question nobody expected to ask. Did Matt Armstrong just prove Bugatti wrong? Before we dive into this incredible story, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to at Turbo Drive. We cover the biggest automotive stories, supercar rebuilds, and industry controversies from around the world. Trust me, you will want to stay until the end of this one because the fallout from Matt Armstrong's latest achievement could have consequences far beyond a single Bugatti. To understand why the automotive world is talking about this, we need to go back to the beginning of the controversy. When Matt Armstrong and Alex Gonzalez began rebuilding a crashed Bugatti Chiron per Sport, most people believed the project had almost no chance of success. This was not an ordinary supercar. The Chiron per Sport is one of the most exclusive performance machines ever built. It represents the very top of automotive engineering and carries a price tag that places it among the most expensive road cars on the planet. After the crash, Bugatti made it clear that they would not support the rebuild in the traditional way. Public discussions surrounding the project quickly focused on whether independent mechanics could realistically repair a vehicle that complex. The situation became even bigger when Bugatti CEO Matt Rimac publicly discussed the challenges involved and explained why certain procedures required specialized facilities and equipment. Many viewers accepted those explanations. After all, Bugatti is one of the most respected names in the hypercar world. If the company says something is nearly impossible outside its approved facilities, most people naturally assume they know what they are talking about. But then Matt Armstrong decided to find out for himself. The biggest obstacle involved separating the Chiron's rear section from the front monocoque. According to the narrative surrounding the vehicle, this was not a procedure that could simply be completed inside a normal workshop. The process was presented as highly specialized and dependent on unique expertise and equipment. Yet Matt and his team approached the challenge differently. Instead of focusing on why the procedure could not be done, they focused on understanding how the car was engineered. What they discovered surprised everyone. The Chiron was not designed as an impossible puzzle. It was engineered like a machine, a very advanced machine, certainly, but still a machine that followed logical engineering principles. As Matt began working through the disassembly process, component by component, something remarkable happened. The supposedly impossible task started looking increasingly possible. 14 titanium bolts connected the rear subframe to the front monocoque. Using standard tools and careful planning, Matt removed each one. Hydraulic lines disconnected in an organized manner. Systems separated exactly as they had been designed to separate. One step led to another, and eventually the moment arrived that millions of viewers had been waiting to see. The Bugatti Chiron per Sport split into two pieces. Inside a regular garage, without a factory team, without Bugatti engineers standing nearby, without the specialized environment many people believed was essential. And that is when everything changed. The moment the footage went live, social media exploded. Viewers flooded the comment sections with reactions. Automotive forums lit up with debates. YouTube comments began piling up by the thousands. What started as a rebuild project suddenly became a discussion about credibility, transparency, and manufacturer control. Many viewers felt that Matt Armstrong had accomplished something far more significant than simply separating a damaged hypercar. They believed he had challenged the narrative. One comment quickly gained attention by suggesting that Bugatti should have embraced Matt's efforts instead of distancing itself from the project. The commenter argued that collaboration could have turned the rebuild into a positive story for the brand, rather than a public controversy. Others were even more critical. Some viewers claimed that Bugatti's image had suffered because the company's previous statements were now being compared directly against Matt's documented results. Every bolt removed on camera, every component separated successfully, and every milestone completed seemed to add fuel to the debate. The criticism wasn't necessarily about the engineering itself. It was about perception. When a company says something cannot be done, and then someone publicly does it, people naturally begin asking questions. And that is exactly what is happening now. For some enthusiasts, the situation has triggered a deeper conversation about the hypercar industry as a whole. Many manufacturers operate within highly controlled ecosystems where repairs, servicing, and parts access are carefully managed. Those systems are often justified through safety concerns, quality control, and protecting the integrity of the vehicles. But Matt Armstrong's rebuild is forcing people to examine those arguments more closely. If an independent builder can successfully perform tasks that were widely believed to require factory involvement, where exactly should the line be drawn? That question has become one of the biggest talking points in the automotive community. Meanwhile, Matt continues moving forward. He isn't spending his time arguing online. He isn't producing lengthy responses to criticism. Instead, he keeps documenting the rebuild one step at a time. That approach may be one of the reasons why so many people support him. Every update provides evidence. Every completed task speaks for itself. And every success makes the project more difficult to dismiss. The reality is that this story is no longer just about repairing a Bugatti Chiron per sport. It has become a battle between two very different ideas. One side believes that vehicles of this complexity should remain under strict manufacturer control. The other believes that ownership should include the freedom to repair, rebuild, and understand the machines you purchase. Matt Armstrong has unintentionally become the face of that debate. And the further he progresses, the more attention the project attracts. The pressure is now building on multiple fronts. Bugatti's leadership continues, facing questions from enthusiasts. Supporters of independent repair are watching closely. Critics are waiting for mistakes. Fans are waiting for the next update. And perhaps most importantly, millions of people are now wondering what happens next. Because separating the Chiron was only the beginning. The real challenge still lies ahead. The damaged components must be repaired or replaced. Complex systems must be reassembled. Mechanical, electrical, and structural issues still need solutions. The most difficult stages of the rebuild are yet to come. But regardless of what happens next, one fact is already impossible to ignore. Matt Armstrong successfully completed a task that many people believed could not be done outside Bugatti's approved environment. And that achievement has created a conversation that may continue long after this particular Chiron returns to the road.